What's up guys, welcome back to the channel. For those of you who don't know, my name is Chris Moore, and in today's video we got a 2023 Kawasaki Z400. This is going to be one of the first times we've done one of these bikes on the Dyno. Now we've done Ninja 400s in the past, but never the Z400. This is the naked version of this, and we're going to see how this thing performs and stacks up against its fully dressed brother. Now, this bike has got quite a few modifications done to it, and they're all, I would say, very good modifications to do. Nothing is overdone, nothing is underdone. He has an Akropovic full exhaust, which has a Leo Vinci header, and the Akropovic muffler. So you can pretty much call it an Akropovic full system. Either way, we got a DNA air filter, and we have Graves velocity stacks with some TST Industry pair valve block off plates. You can see the emission stuff there has been removed. We're gonna flash the ECU, remove the restrictions from this thing, see what we can get out of it. Should be a fun video to see the gains that this bike will make, as well as improving the fuel mileage, because when we took the O2 sensor bung out to put our O2 sensor in, jet black really suited up. So I know that we're gonna be able to improve fuel mileage as well. Now, I'm not gonna be able to give you fuel mileage results because we're not riding on the road on the Dyno, but I feel like we're gonna make some big gains with that too. Stay with us, guys. Here we go. We got the bike all warmed up. We're about to do the baseline pull. As soon as we do the baseline pull, then we're gonna flash the ECU, remove the restrictions, and see what kind of gains we can get. Guys, so here you see we got the baseline pull for the Ninja, 47.19 horsepower. The thing, look at our power curve, super unsmooth. The reasoning for that is the ignition timing on these bikes is super low. They're crazy conservative. They're set up to run on 87 octane. Now, retuning the bike on 93 octane, it does help the power a good bit. Once we get the fuel smoothed out, then we can add some ignition timing for the 93 octane, which is going to make more power. It's also going to smooth everything out. The customer was complaining about when he put the exhaust on, the bike would just not happy, is the way he described it. In other words, it just didn't ride good. No terrible spots, but just overall wasn't the same ride as it was from the factory. Well, we have smoothed all that out and corrected everything in the tuning. Here's our baseline pull. You can see here our air fuel ratio is super lean in quite a few spots. So we definitely have some power to gain, and we're definitely gonna smooth out this ugly power curve. Let's see what we can do with the ECU on this thing. Just so you know too, the ECU on this bike is located under the gas tank, right in this area. So you'll have to take the bolts out of the tank, lift up, and the ECU is in a little bracket. You can't see it, but that's it right there. It sits flush down there. So in order to remove that, not super hard, but not super easy either. You had to pop the seat off, lift the gas tank up, and it's under a little plastic tray down there at the very bottom. Here we go, guys. ECU is flashed. Let's see how much better and smoother this thing runs now that we got a tune in there. that, we're all finished tuning this 2023 Z400. Now, we ended up getting big power gains out of this thing. Overall, it performed extremely well. But I got one thing that I wanted to point out to you. First off, we're going to talk about the before and after for what we got. So overall, we picked up huge power gains. Now, 4 and 5 horsepower gains on this thing doesn't sound like a ton, but percentage-wise, that's a big gain. You're gonna feel this all throughout the power curve, literally, because we gain power all the way from 2,000 something RPMs up. So overall, really nice gains throughout the whole entire power curve. But check this out. I'm gonna delete the original, and then I'm gonna pull up the dyno run from a 2023 Ninja 400 that I did. This thing had a slip-on exhaust. I'm sorry, it had a full system, but stock air filter and a stock velocity stacks. Look at how much power difference there is from this Z400 with the velocity stacks and the full exhaust and tune versus just having a Ninja 400 with full exhaust, stock air filter, and tune as well. So the velocity stacks really seem to pay off on this particular bike. Overall, hope you enjoyed today's video. Check us out, mooremafia.com, if you want to send in your ECU to get flashed, or if you're looking to book a dyno, hit us up, mooremafia.com. If you're new to the channel, go ahead and subscribe, click the bell for notifications, scroll through some of our other videos. We tune all kind of bikes. So if you don't see, or if you don't have a Ninja 400 or Z400, go and check out some of the other videos we have. We might have tuned a bike just like yours. Thanks for watching, guys, and we'll see you next time.